Embrace the struggle. It'll be part of your victory speech. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these cryptocurrency markets? I mean, it looks like we got the market growing again. We got some altcoins making some real gains. Some altcoins are just sitting there making minute gains. But as I look down through the list, most altcoins are pulling on some green right now. We got a market cap of $609 billion, and I mean, that's no joke. I mean, we're definitely looking at something like $1 trillion by the end of January at the rate that we're going. We got 28.2 billion traded in the last 24 hours. Number's kind of small, but hey, we're on the other side of a holiday. I'm sure this number will be picking up as the day goes across. A lot of people have been sitting around, spending time with their family, either getting new people into Bitcoin, or they're out there making their plans for the year, and they're going to be making some moves here soon, positioning themselves in the right way. So, I mean, got to get ready for that, right? And we got a BTC dominance coming in at 44.9%. I mean, it's a little bit down, but I mean, it's up on yesterday. So, hey, I'm not complaining. I never do. I just love this stuff so much. Let me see. We got Bitcoin up 5.9%. I mean, that's fantastic. Back on the mend there, looking at $16,314 for a price there. I got no complaints about that whatsoever. I definitely see a 20K Bitcoin before you know it. And hey, I mean, we got altcoins growing too. We got Ethereum making some sideways movement. They're up about 1% right now, coming in at $775. I'm sure they're going to see that $800 again before you know it. I mean, they got a lot of stuff going for it. Everybody's still real enthusiastic. Let me see. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $2,977. That's down 1.3%, but, 5% daily market. Traders got to make their money, right? We got Ripple coming in at $1.28. That's up 14.66%. I mean, I thought on the other side of the dollar we'd be seeing a pullback, much like we're seeing here with NEM. But, I mean, they're continuing to chug right along here. May have a little bit to do with the fact that people are saying that it's going to be added to Coinbase. Whether or not that's true, I'm not sure. I think it's another one of those we'll all have to wait and see, because you know how they spring it on us. We got Litecoin coming in at $284. That's up 1%. Definitely showing that it's on the grow. Going to be over $300 before you know it. We got IOTA up 13%, 408. Wow. All right. Let me see. We got Dash at $1,229. That's up 2.6%. I mean, it's a small gain, but gains are gains, right? Definitely considering that how high that value is right now, it's going to be continuing to grow. We got NEM pretty much making some sideways movement right now at 95 cents, 95.4 cents. We got Monero, $417, 12.2% gain. I mean, I told you these privacy things are going to be huge in 2018. A lot of people want to see if they can't move their money around, keep the government's prying eyes off of it. Now I have to pay all those taxes. So we got Bitcoin Gold coming in at 303. That's some sideways movement there as well. We got Ethereum Classic at 32.55. We got some sideways movement. It's up about 0.6, but sideways movement. We got Zcash at $570. That's up 1.5%. We got some sideways movement out of Mona Coin at $11.78. And we got Steam down to $3.25. That's down 1.3%. And we got the Steam back dollar rolling in at $8.95, which is down a bit on what we've seen. We've seen all-time highs at $15, $16. Been hanging out around the higher 9s, low 10s, and we're down a bit this morning. So, as always, I got to thank you guys for coming on over yesterday and upvoting my post on Steam. I mean, I love you guys. This is absolutely fantastic. You guys are really showing me the appreciation out there that you guys want my services. The free help desk service has been, exploding, and that's great. I love helping the newcomers to this. So if you do have questions, just shoot me an email. It's eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. If you can't spell it, it's written down there below. All right. I also got all sorts of tools, affiliation codes, so check those out if you haven't before. I try to change them as often as I can as it becomes pertinent to the market. But what are we looking at for news today? Well, right now I got for big news pretty much is that we're seeing round 2 of segregated witness 2X stuff coming out. Looks like in a day or two here they got a block number set. They're going to be splitting off again. It's going to they're being sponsored by HitBTC. So, it's happening. They got a community in place. They're running futures markets on already. So, it definitely looks like, as Adam Meister would say, we're going to be getting a crypto dividend. But, we're going to be airdropped another coin that, Bitcoin maximalists and people that are main Bitcoin supporters, a lot like I am, that hold like 90, 85% Bitcoin. I'm just going to be rolling it into more Bitcoin, and Can't beat that, right? I mean, I'm tired of taking the money out of my pocket and getting 0.000 something of a Bitcoin now that the price is up so much. I mean, when you get in at $1,000, $700, it's hard. So, I mean, I've been growing it right along with the rest of you guys. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know. I mean, it seems like these forks are going to be the next big thing. We got so many of them coming out. It seems like they're not really hurting Bitcoin at the moment. Eventually, people are going to get over it, and I'm sure it's going to be sooner rather than later. So, I mean, it's kind of a situation of just go ahead and enjoy the ride while you can enjoy the ride, and pick up the free value while you can pick up the free value. Try to hold what you can hold, figure the tops where you can figure the tops. I mean, you got to strategize this market, and remember, it's not to sit around and see what everybody else is saying on YouTube and what everyone else is doing. You want to position yourself in front of the herd so that you can make the smart decisions and make the money off of it, right? So as we move closer to 2018, this stuff is going to be big. So as I'm always saying, please keep your cryptocurrency safe. Get yourself a hardware wallet. Do something where you own your private keys. If you're investing large amounts of money, make sure that you definitely have the Bitcoin education that you need to be having to move this stuff around. I'm just, the more and more on this help desk, and my family too is getting into this, and as I hear these questions, and to me, they just seem simple because I've been in this for so long and everything, but I do remember what it was like in the beginning, and there's so many different coins and currencies and addresses, and that you got to cut and paste them, and you can't just retype them, and then people being limited by trying to use only their smartphones to do these things. Sometimes you need a laptop, sometimes you need to have a real computer to be able to view the whole screen and highlight this stuff. And then, I mean, also don't get suckered in by the scams. 90% of what you're seeing on the side of the faucets and all these other sites that you're trying to read information and everything else, they're just going to take your Bitcoin from you. So as we move closer and closer to 2018, I just want you guys to remember, please do everything you can to keep your BTC safe. Keep checking in here at Bitcoin and Coffee. We'll get you your news in 10 minutes or under. Remember, just hodl this stuff. Keep your ear to the ground so you know what's going on. So as these airdrops come out, you can go ahead and position yourself properly. And hey, you never know. You can always do a little trade in the market when it's easy. So as always, remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.